What's up guys, Trizzle Trey with TrizzTech&Electronix. In today's video I'm back with another Cruzerlite case review. This one happens to be the Spi-Force and for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now a few days ago I reviewed this exact same case, but in a red and black color scheme and for the Apple iPhone 5, and that video will be annotated somewhere up in this top corner of the video, so definitely check that out if you haven't done so yet. So with that said, let's get into this right now. We're going to review the Spi-Force from Cruzerlite for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So this thing is a two-part case. It's a hard plastic shell with a soft inner TPU style shell. It's pretty cool. It has all of your cutouts are pretty good here on the back. You have your cutout for your 8 megapixel 1080p shooting rear facing camera and LED flash. You have your cutout for your speaker, your S Pen. On the bottom you have your cutout for your micro USB charging port, your primary microphone. On the left hand side you have a raised TPU buttons for the volume rocker. On the right hand side the same raised TPU material for the sleep wake and power button. On the top you have a cutout for your 3.5mm headphone jack and secondary microphone. And then of course on the back you have a kickstand that locks into place like so. It's pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. So that pretty much goes around the whole thing. It definitely looks good. The inner shell, the TPU material, is definitely soft. It's not going to scratch your phone in any way, shape, or form. With that said, let's pull the case apart so we can pull it into two pieces and slide the phone into here. It is kind of tough to get out. All 6 of these little clips are definitely on there very good, which it does make it a pain to get off and to put the case on the phone. But that definitely is a good sign for protection for if you drop it once the phone is inside the case. What we're going to do here is grab the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. We're going to slide it into the case. We're going to go volume rocker side first. I'm going to slide it in like so. And we're going to snap it into place just like we always do with cases here on the TrizzTech&Electronix channel. And there we go. You're into your bottom part of the shell, the TPU part of the case, the inner shell. It actually looks pretty good. I mean, you could actually use it as a case by itself. It still serves up some pretty good shock absorbency, and it still looks pretty good. We're going to grab the hard plastic shell, which is this. It kind of looks like tire tracks, as I stated in the iPhone review that I did. And we start with the top right-hand corner, but left from the back. And we grab them, and then we just line up all 6 of the clips, as I was talking about. It is kind of a pain to get them all lined up. Once you do, they definitely snap into place just great, just like so. You just got to go around the sides to make sure that they are all snapped in as they are supposed to be. Like that, like that. And there you go. Now it's on. And this is what it looks like with the entire Spi-Force case on your Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And we're going to start on the bottom here, and your cutout for your micro USB charging port, your primary microphone, and your S Pen are all awesome. There's no resistance pulling the S Pen out. Moving down the back, you have your cutout on the bottom here for your speaker, which is awesome. It's definitely in there pretty deep, but it actually amplifies your sound when you're listening to music or watching a video or something while it's on the case. And then up at the top, you have a really awesome cutout for your 8 megapixel 1080p shooting camera and LED flash. It conforms to the outline of the camera and LED flash really well. It's actually very unique, but it looks really, really good. So that pretty much does it for the back, and you have your kickstand, obviously, lines up really well. I definitely like that. I like how it locks into place so that it really can't go anywhere when it's on there. I do wish that the kickstand would also hold it up in portrait mode instead of just landscape mode, but with that huge 5.5-inch screen on the Note 2, it's awesome for watching Netflix or YouTube videos or any other kind of visual media. It really does work very well for that. We move on to the left-hand side of the device here. As I said, you have raised TPU buttons from the internal case that go over the volume rocker, which are really good and they're very reactive. The problem is that they're very hard to tell when you're on them. Like when you're just holding the case in your hand, it's hard to tell if you're actually on the button or you're just on part of the case. So I do find myself just randomly hitting the volume rocker or the sleep wake power button on the other side just accidentally, because you can't quite tell where you are when you're looking at it. You can tell when you push in, you feel it just fine. The problem is just kind of basing where you are on the case when you're just holding it in your hand or you're pulling it out of your pocket. So that is kind of a downfall in my opinion, but for the most part they are reactive. It does look very good. On your top, your 3.5mm headphone jack and secondary microphone are aligned really good, perfectly. The cutouts are lined up just fine. It does look very good. I really do think that they did a very good job with the way that they designed this case. As I said, there's just a few things that I'm not so sure about the way that they did the cutouts for the buttons or the raised TPU style. I don't know. They're very reactive and they have a tactile feel. I just don't know exactly why they made the materials so similar to everything else. They should have made it to where they would stand out a little bit more so you knew what was what. But other than that, it's a great case. Pristine protection. I really think it's unique. I like the two-part style, how it snaps inside of itself. The inside case can be used by itself. That pretty much does it for this, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Definitely get involved in my Bug Droid Circuit case giveaway for the Note 2. I'm about to close that giveaway here in the next couple of days, so click that annotation right here, as well as the link in the description below if you have not gotten involved in that and you are a Note 2 owner or you know somebody who is. Awesome case. Love the Bug Droid Circuit. Cruzerlite was very nice to send out all these cases for review, so definitely give a thumbs up for that. And hit them up on Twitter at Cruzerlite and thank them for supplying the TrizzTech&Electronix team with a bunch of awesome cases to review. And we have a whole bunch more from them in the coming days. So as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.